Okay, quick Wednesday morning radar update. A little bit cooler today. It's been unbearable the last couple of days in the office. So we've a small pop higher on these markets, small gap higher. Efficient markets, FTSE 100, DAX just closed those gaps or in the process of, and the 250's holding up and the small caps are holding up, which is trying to show a little bit of relative strength in the risk on markets. In the risk market, should I say. Let's just jump onto this. I've got a minute. We've got ShareScope update dating. This little bit of price action, what we saw on Monday. So we got a big gap up on Monday, and this is a clean air gap on the move, not traded on the move, and the market dropped through its opening range and aggressively closed the gap, and then opened mid-range, went on a rally, didn't it? So it's if you're stuck on a spread bet chart, get some good charting so you can see what's going on rather than get dragged around by not seeing the big picture, the daily moves. And we don't, I've got a 5-minute chart up there, but we can see it on a daily chart is what I'm trying to say. Don't get too lost in these in the noise. So let's just jump straight into it and see what's on the volume leaders today. In fact, I'm just going to have a quick look. Commodities are a little bit more buoyant today. And how's that Bitcoin price been doing? Yeah, that's it's just a very obvious area for me to that for the buyers to start showing their hand. And obviously I'm not doing this in hindsight. I've already talked about it, and the charts were there before the price was there. So US dollar had a little bit of a rest, didn't it? And then it went back up, it based out and it popped up again. And never call the top in a market. I'll show you what a blow off move is. This here, these big long range bars, they're blow off moves. But markets do just reverse on normal price action, and they can normal volume as well. They can reverse any way they want, as you'll see down here, from that pullback. But it is just, I've said it, I've covered it in detail, haven't I, in the ShareScope tutorial. The correlations are stretched. We've got some, it wouldn't surprise me to see this running out of steam soon, but I'm never going to pick the top or the bottom in a trend. I'm just going to observe what's happening. Moving on, I'll go through the large caps first. It is 9:42. We should have traded. I have to go to the other side of the office because my wall planet melted and fell off the wall. 20% to be on average volume. Back to the screens. So I'll just put 20% in here and we'll see what is on volume today. FL. Covered in detail though, haven't we? This CMCX, I think I did a video on this. The falling forward numbers, not really, they don't fit my way of doing things, but it's an avoid until I can actually see a reversal in it. Man Group, we covered that last night, that last pullback. KIST, obviously, I have a position in this. I know a lot of you are riding this one still, from all the way back in the the early setups. So congrats, strong hands. Strong hands ride big outliers. AAF, we covered that one last night. Breaking out. Hostile World. Kind of just noted that one. You know, I see it's a lose less scenario, isn't it? And turnover's expected to just really explode now. Whether that happens or not. Good. It must have first half numbers in the bag, I think, because it looks pretty. Let's have a look. Yeah. So do your own research. I've just drawn a base in there. You know, it is what it is. Oh, that's it for the large caps. Let's go into the small caps. I'll put 20 in again. Get through these investment trusts and go and start again. Yeah, I do see the base on this BMS. It's kind of what these are, you know, they trade horribly. They're sloth-like vehicles. You're not going to really find much beta in those for your portfolio, are you? Chariot, obviously, we can see we've talked about that in the past. Hurricane Energy, you know, potential base here. It never broke out. Now, I would be inclined to just take that off the screen now, because this little base here didn't break out. It's gone sideways, and mean trend is struggling here. So, you know, you might say, well, there's a base with supply here. Now, all these people are trapped. So just remember that on HUR. But, you know, primary trend is intact. It's just a little bit messy on that price action, isn't it? CRC moving on, expected to return to growth by the looks of it, return to profit, turnover down. Obviously, it looks like some news in the mix there, or a pump. Tipster adding volatility to the price action. Yeah, this one, it's another of those what just hasn't got the interest. And we did cover it over here. We had a base here and it moved up, and I would have been stopped out here for a scratch trade if I'd have took that one, because I would have you know, regarded that as a normal retrace. And you know, same if you were still holding it, I would have been out here. And this is 52-week lows. Sometimes 52-week lows creeps up under the price action. This is a sloth-like trading stock, and there's no reason for me to be looking at that anymore. Turn, been good to me in the past. Before then as well. Over here somewhere, I wrote it in the POS world. GRX Metals. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. That's what's breaking out today. A couple of breakouts there, a little bit of price action. We're in a bear rally at the moment. I wouldn't really get too excited about it, but stocks what are breaking out are going to be the ones what are on my focus list. Okay.